Hi everybody, Coach Dave here. Welcome, and we're going to talk about who are your friends right after this. Welcome everybody, we are live 6 at 6 with Coach Dave. Come on in, and if you're watching on the replay or if you're watching live, please swipe, follow, share, invite your followers on Twitter. Please retweet and tweet this out. On Facebook, please subscribe and like. On YouTube, subscribe and like. We need lots of YouTube subscribers, and share it out to Facebook and tap those hearts. Welcome everybody. Today's topic is, who are your friends? Who are your friends? And welcome to the broadcast. If you've already joined us, welcome. I see a couple of people here. Hot Cat's here, Terry's here, and let's see, do I see anybody else? No, I don't. Oh, wait. I see one. I can't quite see the name. It's blocked here. So welcome, and come on in. Welcome everybody. I'm Coach Dave. I am a life fulfillment coach. I just want to talk real quick about who are your friends. And this is important in life, because if we have just two, all right. If we have a lot of friends, or if we have different kinds of friends, they mean different things in our lives. So I've got my notes here, and we're going to go through 3 different levels of friendship. And I want to just discuss these things real quick. This isn't going to be an extremely long scope. In fact, instead of my usual screen I have over here, it's over here, so I'm going to be talking kind of off that way a little bit, but I hope you don't mind. And I have a big screen up here that isn't quite dialed into what I need it to be dialed into yet, but I can deal with that as we go along. Alright, we've got 3 different levels of friendship here, and we actually need all these levels of friendship to be involved in our lives. So I want to talk about first casual friends. This is the first level of friendship. These are the people with whom you have, first of all, occasional contact. We don't have a lot of contact with them on a regular basis. And as we're talking about friends, let me tell you about one of my friends. One of my friends is right here on Periscope. Her name is Shannon. Shannon is with, she has an organization called Survive and Thrive. She is doing an event on October 14th in Stockton, California. And this event is Survive and Thrive Live. She is having this event, as I said, in October 14th in Stockton, California. If you can't be there in person, go to bit.ly/IWillSurvive17 and get your tickets for $27 for live stream virtual attendance. If you can be there on October 14th, go to bit.ly/survive and thrive live and get your tickets for $47. Shannon is also sponsoring the Big Cup, otherwise known as the big cup. So there it is. There's the Big Cup. And as the Big Cup stands, it's got a big blank space on the front of it. Shannon uses that for sponsorship, to let people see what your organization is doing, who you are, and what your business is. You can put your business slogan, your business logo, or just any saying you want on that Big Cup and be sponsored during one of Shannon's broadcasts. So go ahead and take a look at that, and go on over to bit.ly/survive and thrive sponsor to sponsor the big cup. All right, welcome A.D. Walker in the house. Welcome, A.D. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for coming through. You guys are doing really great on the hearts, and I appreciate that. So take a look at Shannon and what she's doing and all of the things that she is involved in. She is a champion of some very good causes. So welcome, and let's see if I have things caught up here on this page. Actually, no, it's still thinking. All right, well, we're talking about friendships here. The first level of the 3 levels of friendship is called casual friends. These are friends that you have, number 1, occasional contact. Secondly, you've got some common interests and activities. You may like to go bowling. You may like to do all kinds of stuff like that. Bowling, church activities, all those kinds of things. You've got some knowledge of accomplishments, abilities, and character qualities about that person. So those kinds of things are great to have contact and knowledge about. You've got some concern for personal problems, your friendships, your friends after all. So, and then you have, with casual friends, you have guarded emotions. You're not quite sure if you want to be transparent, if you want to be open with all these. Thank you, AD, for inviting those followers. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. And by the way, if you guys know people that are on YouTube, I need people on YouTube up there that are subscribed to YouTube. They've got to log in to go to my webpage, actually on my YouTube page, hit that sponsor button and give me more, or not sponsor, hit the subscribe button and give me more subscribers. I really need those for a future thing that I'm going to be doing called Coach Dave Unplugged, plugged. So there you go. There it is. A Coach Dave Unplugged. That's what we're going to have as soon as I get 100 on YouTube. All right, we've also got concern for personal problems. I said that one. Guarded emotions. We talked about that just real briefly. Not quite completely open and honest. And then very little accountability, if even none. You know, you don't have to be accountable to people you're just friendly with. So there you go. There's the casual friendships. Now this next level is what we call close friendships. This is a little more involved, and these people are people with whom you have regular contact. You have mutual interests and activities. You go do the same things, and you know you're really interested in the same kinds of stuff. And you have the mutual activities. Also, you have sensitivity to likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses. You know, you're kind of sensitive to those things, and you get where they're coming from on those things. You're a little bit closer to them. You've also got personal comfort during trials and sorrows. Now, unlike casual friends, you'll share the hard times, you'll share the frustrations, you'll share the things that you're going through with your close friends, where you won't with your casual friends. And then you have also here, it says, one of my notes is a willingness to become vulnerable. And that's a really good thing, to become vulnerable, which means not only are you helping them in time of need, but you're saying, hey, there's some times when I need help, and will you help me with those things? And those are very good things to have. All right, sweet. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And you've also got some limited accountability. All right, limited accountability. They may see some things about you. They may or may not be able to approach because of your vulnerability with them. They might think, yeah, I can, or no, I kind of have to stay away from that. So that's limited accountability. And there's a scripture that talks about this. It says in Amos 3:3, do two walk together unless they have agreed to do so? That's what Amos has to say about it. So let me also now go into the third level. This level is called committed friends. Okay, you've gone from casual to close. You've gone from close to committed. Committed friends are committed to action. Welcome, welcome, come on in. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Non Guigado. That's my best guess. Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for coming on in. Thanks, guys, for all the hearts. I really appreciate it. And this is the third level of friendship. It's committed friends. This has a commitment level that the other two didn't have. And the first thing about committed friends are they made a commitment to spend quality time together. It's not just you know what they like, not just maybe you participate in some of the same things they like, or you have, you know, your kids are both on the same, beginning baseball team and kids baseball team or whatever, but you've committed to spend quality time together. The second one is you shared values and goals, joys and sorrows, experiences and commitments. Okay, these are important things. These are deeper things. These are things that have to do with not only your life, but who you are. There you go, exactly. Not only your life, but who you are. And then this is also experiences and commitments. You've shared things that you've gone through. You've shared things that you're committed to have strength to go through. And that's important in a committed friendship. Here's another one. Freedom to help correct character flaws. Now this takes a committed friendship for sure. You can't just go up to somebody on the street and say, hey man, can I tell you about the worst thing about me, and you can help me fix it, or you can give me some input on how I could change a part of my life that will help me overcome this. These are committed friendships, definitely. You can't have freedom to help correct character flaws and things that need to be addressed in your life with someone if you don't have a committed friendship with them. Welcome to the channel. Come on in. Thank you for coming. And number 5 here in the committed friends is personal involvement in defending reputations. You know, have you ever had somebody that you're friends with, they weren't quite a committed friend, and when you fell sort of into a place where people were really grating on you and people were really talking you down, and this person just was like, walked away, that doesn't fit in this category of committed friendships, okay? A committed friend will help be involved in your life. They will help defend your reputation. They will help hold you up. They will help encourage you. And that is the third level of friendship that we're talking about, the committed friendship. Another one is frequently risked transparency. Okay, not only do you risk transparency with them, but they also risk transparency with you. Hi, Shauna. That's my sister right there, guys. SH61. Hi, Shauna. Good to have you in here. Thanks. We're talking about friendships. I'm going to go over these briefly again after I get done talking about the things that are going on. And I can't tell from my small screen. Was that Hannah? Hannah or Hannah? Welcome. Come on in. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. I saw those hearts piling up there, and that's awesome. Thank you. Now, this is frequently risk transparency. They risk transparency with you as well as you with them. This is a real indicator of a committed friendship. And a committed friendship, Coach Dave. All right. Welcome. Come on in, Del. Thank you for coming in. This is an indicator of definitely a committed friendship. It's frequently that they risk transparency with you, and frequently that you feel secure enough to risk transparency with them. Now, here's the final one, and it's a big one. This is reciprocal commitment with sacrificial love. Okay? And this was really exemplified in the Bible, where Ruth replied to Naomi. She says to her, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if anything but death separates you and me." That is a committed friendship. Now let me go over these 3 levels just briefly one more time, and then we'll wrap this up for the night. Give you guys a quick Friday question of who are your friends? And you can determine your friends' levels of friendship by these things. Casual friends. These are the things that tell you these are casual friends. Occasional contact. Common interests and activities. Some knowledge of accomplishment, abilities, and character qualities. Concern for personal problems. Guarded emotions. You may not let completely loose with casual friends. And no accountability. These are the kind of people, as 3 John says, "I hope to see you soon and we can talk face to face. Peace to you. Our friends are here and they send greetings." That's what 3 John said. And that's a casual greeting. Second level is close friends. These are the indicators of close friends. Not just occasional contact. This one says regular contact. Mutual interests and activities. You kind of like the same things. Sensitivity to likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses. you kind of know when they like something, when they don't. You kind of feel when they are not liking something that you're either doing or that's going on around them. Personal comfort during trials and sorrows. You're there to say, oh, I'm really sorry about that. And willingness to become vulnerable, not necessarily becoming vulnerable, but willingness. And limited accountability. You've got some accountability. You say, hey, I can help you, and if you need some help, give me a call. But it's on a limited basis. And this is the committed friendship list. These are the categories of people that fit into your committed friends list. Made a commitment to spend quality time together. Not a lot of people do that. In fact, if you have some friends that make a commitment to spend quality time with you and other things keep coming up, look at this again. Look at it again. They may not be in the committed friends list. They may be just in the close friends list. That's just being honest with you. That's just being honest. If they say they're going to spend quality time and they don't, then that's just being honest. Welcome, Lavender Cloud. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome. So that's a committed friend that spends quality time. The next one is shared values, goals, and sorrows, experiences, and commitments. You have a lot to share and a lot to be open and honest with and be vulnerable about. Personal involvement in defending reputation. Somebody that really sticks up with you, sticks up for you if things are going tough. And exactly, committed friends are valuable, and you won't find very many of them that fit all these things. So personal involvement in defending reputation. Frequently risk transparency. That's on both sides of the friendship. Frequently risk transparency. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. And these things really hit home with me because I don't have a lot of people that fit in these really deep categories. So frequently risk transparency. And the final one, reciprocal commitment with sacrificial love. You'd do anything, and your friend would do anything for you. Okay, so there you go. You would do anything, and they would do anything for you. And so those are the things. If you missed out on some of this, you'll want to catch these, because these will help you determine what categories of friendship, what levels of friendship your people on your list of who you consider to be friends to be. So it'll only take 10 minutes after we call this done in order for it to work out. But this list is important. Come back and review this list, and when you come back, you can still do more hearts. I see hearts going up there. I really appreciate all those hearts, guys. Thank you. And go to YouTube if you can. If you have a YouTube account, please sign in and then subscribe to me. I need subscribers to do my next step of this whole adventure that I'm calling Coach Dave Unplugged. I need 100 subscribers, which I don't have yet. So please go there and subscribe. Hit the big red square button that says subscribe. So anyway, this has been questions regarding who are your friends. And as a subtitle, I could put characteristics or levels of friendship. And thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. But you all can watch it on any of those networks there. Once again, I'm Coach Dave, and welcome to my broadcast. Catch the replay if you're just coming in, and hit all those hearts on the replay or live, and go to my YouTube and subscribe if you have a YouTube account. God bless you guys. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 6, because we are on 6 at 6 live with Coach Dave every night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye.